Hello everyone, glad to have you with me, Seeker Too Much here, back and again in New Valyria with Emperor Aurion. And before we get started, guys, please do remember to like and subscribe. Your support really helps me to keep going. I am just under 200 subscribers away from becoming monetized. So if you guys want to support my channel, the best way you can do that is by subscribing. But if you want to support me even more, please do check out my Patreon in the description below. But all right, guys, so in the last episode, we had Emperor Aurion. He was the last, or one of the last dragon riders alive after the calamity in Valyria. We were based out of Cahor, and I decided I'm going to go see what happened. Maybe I can conquer the remnants. Maybe I can save my family who has all died, and then we'll make the next decision. So he goes back, he sees it's completely destroyed. Randomly, the sailor I took with me decides to mount a dragon and we kill him. It's very bizarre. And from there, I land in Volantis. I gain 15,000 men in support of my claim, probably from my legend and being the last dragon rider. And I conquered Volantis and declared myself Emperor of New Valyria. We also actually managed to get 2 dragon riders to join us. So both of the remaining dragon riders that aren't Targaryens are with us. So if I can find that, yeah. So Notherion is being ridden by Mr. Generis Sonarian. He's one of my commanders, and Rovax is being ridden by Mr. Rogar Bernabar. So they are both within my service, and hopefully they will serve me well. I also already made some friends. So the House of Northfields and the House of where is he? Isnardo. They broke with their liege lord and decided to support me. Well, I think most of the other ones actually remained neutral. The old emperor, I guess you could call him, he still has that claim, is now residing in Old Valantis, I guess. But I do still have his daughter and wife in prison. All right. In the last episode, I also handed out the different duchies around here. Most of the governments here are actually republics, which is not very good because that doesn't really jive um, with my feudal government, but that's okay. The people I put in charge are all feudal, so that should help minimize that. Okay. Speaking of which, I'm kind of curious about the trade zones. Yeah, I don't really get how that works. So if like a minor merchant does a trade route, they don't compete with each other. They just all give it to Volantis. Interesting. Okay. So now I also need to appoint my council. So let's start with our Archon. So this is our chief administrator, basically. So I guess someone who would be well suited to that could be Generis. Could be good to have him on the council. How many advisors can I have? 2. Okay. Oh no, yeah, 2. All right, so I'll go ahead and resign both of my advisors. And I'm going to give those advisor positions to my dragon riders, and they will only hold these positions because they have dragons, and they won't perform any specific function. Okay, so now for the Archon, I will go ahead and I guess I will give it to Izano. I feel like he's not really good at much else, and he's already loyal to me. The Justiciar, Isnardo, he was loyal to me from day one, and he has good diplomacy, so we'll put him in there. The Chief General, I could give it to Kokoro. He's the best suited for it, even though he doesn't have the education. But I'll go ahead and give it to Zolo Dinyan. Treasurer, we can give that to Mr. Reloros. Master of Whispers, the current person who has it is already kind of well suited to it. Who is she? She's just some ambitious, Kahoric lady. Well, you know what? No, I'll find someone better for that actually. This is one of the three Vagons who's been with me from the beginning. Could also give it to Donald. He's good at intrigue. He's one of my slaves. He's also been with me from the beginning. Or you know what? I could just give it to this Lombaris guy. He has decent intrigue and he is a master or an intricate web weaver. And that way I can make sure to, get some loyalists on my side. Okay, and we have a physician. And for the Storm Singer, it doesn't really matter. I will have her perform charity in the city to get people on my side. All right, so I feel like we have a pretty solid council already set up. So probably and I guess I lost my ships, which is kind of weird. Um, I lost them for some reason. I should also probably go ahead and try to get a wife, but there aren't really many options for some reason. So the highest ranking lady I can get would be this Lysini girl. They're all way too young. Could go for Kana. Um, hmm. Maybe we should wait, but I definitely need an heir. I would definitely prefer a Valyrian girl. All right, let's do it from here. So let's do search all women who are not married, who are in Diplo range, who are from a great house, who are at least my religion group and at least my culture group. And let's go ahead and sort that by rank and see what comes up. Okay. So she's strong and attractive. She would have been a good choice. All right. Oh, interesting. We have Shireen Scales. She's appropriate age, but she's lives out in the boonies, out on Dragonstone, so she won't really be of much help. We also have her. She's not really even from a house, which is kind of odd. Oh, we could marry a Targaryen. That would actually be very interesting because they are also dragon riders, so we could secure an alliance. I wonder if they would be willing to do that. No. Okay. Well, it was worth a consideration, I suppose. They don't have any older siblings or something? Daenerys is taken. Hmm. Okay. Ah, so that's all of them, really. Well, the Scales girl is probably the best suited to that. Well, I'm really surprised by that. So I would have to go with someone outside of my religion. Hmm. Well, I suppose at that rate it doesn't really matter even. I might want to just go with one of my vassals' kids. Who is my what about this guy? Yeah, he doesn't have any age appropriate ones. I would love to just take her. She would be great, actually. Former house. I can't enslave. I can't really do anything, actually. There's no way for me to do that. Okay. What about you? You don't have any children? Yeah, they're all taken, it looks like. Yeah, taken, you're taken. Let me take a look again at the recommended options. So the highest ranking one would be this princess from Sarnor. That is actually a decent match, but she's really young, and I need an heir now. And I think Sarnor is a bit of a jump. Could go with the Isnardo girl, but she's also very young. Mm, also have some Karth people we could consider. I'm starting to think that Scales girl might be a good option because she knows about the Targaryens. She can fill us in on them, and she's the appropriate age, actually. Hmm. Well, should I go with the Scales girl? I can also get second wives, so doesn't really matter. Yeah, Windrum. She's not very impressive. I mean, she is an elusive shadow, so, and she's hardworking and chaste, so I guess she could fill us in on what's going on there. And she is like the appropriate age and religion. Uh-huh, but they wouldn't even accept it anyway. So that's not good. Huh, I wonder why they wouldn't accept it. I mean, I already have a pretty high station. Well, I guess I should just choose someone, preferably someone of a decent age. Yeah, let's say like let's start from here, I guess. This is actually a pretty good match. Her father actually has a lot of men, but she's like Sarnori, so she's from pretty far away. I don't know if that's a good match. This one would be so much better. Oh, and he has so many men. You know what? We could make that betrothal, I suppose. Yeah, and then once that's done, I could find a different wife because I kind of want her to be my main wife. All right, so I'll go ahead and get our men. Let's start with Myrrh because it is land based. Yeah, I think Myrrh and Pentos will go for first. All right, so the war has been won. What should I do with his family? So I could exile them. Yeah, we could do that. I definitely want to root them out. They are my chief rival, so I shall judge his family justly. All right, so many of Markello's kinsmen have fled into exile. Yeah, so I can go ahead and declare her enemy of the realm because she has escaped my reach. All right, so for her, I can release her. You know, she doesn't really do anything wrong. For her, I will keep her in the dungeon for now. Him, I will also take back to the dungeon. Doesn't really matter what she does. And him, I will put back in the dungeon. Yes, I will take him hostage. Excellent. Okay. Can I call him for trial, I wonder? So all hail his magnificence, Emperor of New Valyria, the great Archon of the colonies of Old Valyria, protectors of the free cities, master of the Rhoyne, and lord of Old Valyria and Old Volantis. Okay, we also have him. Well, he's really of no consequence either. Um, yeah, so I'll just let him be. I would prefer if he left, but he's with his father, or his brother, I guess. Okay, and he has accepted that ransom. All right, nice. And I have secured an alliance with House Alexi. Cool. All right, so my bloodline is now highly respected by the defeated people in my new domain. Ah, look at that. So I already have like three bloodlines. Imperial Vizerys one, Blood of the Dragon, and Blood of Emperor Aurion. So I guess will I have a fourth one? No, okay, there's those ones. Uh, okay, so he wants suitable accommodation. We can do that, and it's also good politics. So let's do it that way. I will go ahead and call him for trial, and hopefully maybe we can get something done with him. Oh, damn it! What? Who? Uh-huh, okay, good. I can execute him, but it would give me tyranny. I wonder if I could assassinate him. Selling him into slavery would be even worse. I would love to marry her. Can I force marry her? She's not able to get married. If I enslave her, I could marry her. Let's see what happens to her dad first. Okay, he wants a trial by combat. And he's going to summon his champion. Okay. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on there. So these are just the new players in our area. My council's chosen. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So, yeah, he wants a trial by combat. I could do it myself, but I'm not going to risk that. So, yeah, and my guy is not really. He's not exactly brave. I mean, he's kind of brave, but I will summon someone else. So, we could get Vagon. Yeah, he's a giant skilled fighter, and if he succeeds, I will raise him to nobility. Yeah, so let's go with Vagon. Hopefully he succeeds. Fight well. All right. Oh, he fought himself. That's interesting. Okay, so he has fallen. Nice. And the man who killed him will be made a noble. Kirinion. Good for you. Ooh, now you have to find yourself a wife. That's going to be a pain. All right, Sayela. Sayela from Silkhead. Let's do it that way. Okay. So, I really, really, really wish. Can I assassinate him now that he's the ruler? No one would be willing to help me with this. Okay, well, I would really like to get her as a wife. So I'm gonna go ahead and that would be a lot for my tyranny. There's nothing else I can do. I could throw him in a prison cell and then just kind of hope for the best. If I enslave her, I would have 5 tyranny, which is a little bit less. Maybe it's not worth it. You know what? I will throw him in the oblite, or however you pronounce it, and I will just keep her in house arrest and hope for the best. Okay, so let's go ahead and proceed on to Mur. And can I get some other wives? Possibly. He's probably the chief rival of his liege, so I'm not gonna do that to him. I think that would damage our alliance. But maybe we can get some other potential matches here. A lot of really random ones that I just don't think would fit well culturally. Okay, we could get this Valentine girl Morea. Yeah, we could do that. I just need to produce some heirs. All right, cool. So, oh, no, okay. I don't want her to be my secondary wife, though. But she's really young, so I have to wait like 10 years, which is absolutely crazy. So let's do have a son as my ambition. And for her, we'll just get her trained up in etiquette. And let me make sure that I get her a diplomatic education. You know, she knows the culture. A lot of the religion is R'hllor anyway. So hopefully that will help with the population there. Okay. Can I revoke his title? No. I would love to just get rid of him. Um, where can I check my tyranny level? Actually, I don't really remember. I'll have to look into that later. Hmm. Okay. Yes, so I will ask for a dowry. Although I am the emperor. Maybe I should have just let that slide. Uh, okay. 25 gold. It's not very much. All right, and his health is probably pretty low. I guess I can plot to kill him anyway, even though no one is supporting it now. Okay. Should I search for some bastard kids? We'll take a look. Oh, okay. We visited all the brothels and villages and no one no one comes up. All right, Rogar needs someone. You know what? Marry whoever you want. You'll probably be able to find a better match than I will. Ooh, she's a little crazy. Okay. So let's go ahead and we will begin with the Dragon Conquest of Myr, or Mir. I'll go straight to the capital. I don't really need Cahor. I don't even think I need to call my levies, actually. We should be good to go. I have just more men than they do, than even with just my special troops, so doesn't really matter. So Rogo, you're married, but Jaenerys, you are not. So let's get married. Let's get you married to whoever. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, how about this pirate girl? Or this Valentine Sayla. I think she'll be fine. You know, her father might be a pirate, but she's not. Ooh, okay. So Tyrosh has, oh no, Norvos, I'm sorry, has joined in, and so has Lys, and so has Lorath, and so has Tyrosh. So now we know what we're up against here. Oh, let's go ahead and we will use our dragon in battle, Dracarys. Completely destroy their main army. Ooh, um, oh, that's interesting. So I could imprison her. Her father is Vagon. Ooh, wow, that's a really good match. What the hell? I should have married her. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, no, but then I wouldn't have been able to attack him. So I'll leave her be because Vagon did a great service for me. Okay. And we'll go ahead and get our men in here. Ooh, um, you are being attacked. I will vote in favor. Yeah, because this is not really a good time for internal divisions. Okay, good. He has agreed. Okay, so he has been. Well, if there's a coalition against me, I will go ahead and call Cahor to arms. Um, and I guess the rest of my men too, but hopefully we'll be able to end this pretty quickly, pretty easily. So let's go ahead and deploy the dragon in the siege, and we have safely been able to take it. Okay, look at that. So I guess I will just go ahead and take them all, the house arrest, and we can go ahead and, yeah, end that war. Nice. I would love to take this away from him to make it feudal, but I guess one step at a time here. Okay, cool. And we can also go up to Pentos. I don't want to take on Tyros and Lys right now, because the island warfare is super annoying. So we'll go ahead and take Pentos and Norvos. Hmm. Oh, okay. But I can create some new high lordships, so that's good. Okay, so we got a couple of them here. Um, can I revoke his title? I can, but this would cause some problems for me. Yeah, I really don't want to have Republican vassals. Maybe I can use some cheat codes to change that, but I'll have to think about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will move on to Pentos, Dragon Conquest of Pentos, and I will call on my allies. Oh, it's possible they won't fight for me, and I'll be able to revoke his title. So let's see what happens. All right, Kavor has joined in. And Myrrh, what about you guys? Looks like they are staying out of it, at least for now. Okay, yeah, and Lys and Tyros have joined in, but that's fine. Yeah, they probably want to stop me at all costs, basically. We need to get our own dements up higher. Maybe I could take some of these cities for myself. Okay, so let's go ahead and just use our dragon straight away. And we were really lucky he hasn't been maimed, especially since these cities are all, used to dragons fighting. All right, we have a brutal sacking, and I could get some slaves back to Old Valyria. Sure, yeah, why not? All right, so we haven't gotten him, but we do have his family. Yeah, we can go ahead and have them taken into house arrest. Okay. You could probably ransom his son for a pretty penny, I'm assuming. 74 gold, nothing to sniff at. And his sister as well. Well, that's helping me out with the war score, and we're only at 40%, so I think I'll hold off on ransoming him. Uh, cool. Okay, so we got some decent slaves. We got a red priest. We got Narba, who is a little slow. Maybe I'll go ahead and breed her with Donal, since he's good and strong. All right, I command you to lay with your partner. You'll have to beat me to death and let them fuck my corpse. Okay. Well, I'm very authoritative in Roth, so I think you would do that. All right, so we tie him to a post and beat him 39 lashes. When it's done, they release him. All right, so now he will make his choice. And he says, "Yes, master, I'll do it." Good. All right. Uh, yeah, and she probably knows what I did to Donald, so she has agreed. Okay, nice. Hopefully we'll have another good, strong slave. Okay. So once again, I will go ahead and use my dragon in the siege. But actually, let's see if we can first get them defeated. Can defeat their main army. Yeah, deploy dragon in battle. Dracaris. Oh, that might be enough. 60%. Why were we just at 90? Interesting. Okay, there we go. 76. Oh, okay. So we have a attack coming. Okay, well, let's stay in the castle. I don't have any children, so I don't really need to worry about that. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and we'll bring my men and my dragons over here. We're low on morale, but hopefully by the time we get there, I think our morale is going to be too low for that. That's not good. Well, let's go ahead and go on to Volantis. I think if we use our dragons immediately, it'll be okay. And he is low morale too from the landing. All right, so it worked, but we probably destroyed the city quite a bit. Oof, and his dragon also did a number. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and offer him peace. Okay, good, good, good. And we can also go ahead and create these titles as well. Well, I'll probably have to hand them out to his vassals, and I'll have to do the same in Mir. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. So let's go ahead and bring our men down. And yeah, we can fly on back with Rogar and Generis. All right, so now we just have Norvos. So I think I'm going to actually save this for next time. Yeah, let's set the focus in Old Volantis. And what, he is still hanging on. I would love to just get rid of him, but I really don't want the political consequences. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, so Mir should fall back. Sure, we can be merciful. You don't really have the money to... Oh, you do. Okay, good. Yeah, let's get him out of there. Yeah, we need to improve our dements a little bit, so I might have to go out and do some conquering. All right. Nice. Okay, so we still have some conquering to do, but definitely Norvos will be next. I guess Cahor will be the last place we take, so I'll probably break his alliance. Oh, it's going to take 10 years. That's pretty crazy. We could negotiate annexation if I had higher diplomacy, but unfortunately I do not. Okay, well, we'll have to see what happens there. Uh, can we also get them? They're part of the de jure as well? Yeah. Okay. So you guys are dealing actually with the Dothraki, huh? Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so he is still dealing with internal dissent. Okay. Yeah, we can form an alliance. I mean, I kind of have an interest in protecting him. Oh no, he is attacking them. Okay. Yeah, so we can actually form an alliance with them. I do definitely want to keep the Dothraki back, but he's kind of far away. So you know what? Maybe in the next episode, I will deal with Norvos and Asaria, and then when I'm in Nasaria, I'll go ahead and offer to help him. Okay, nice. And actually, my betrothed is not in line. Never mind. Okay, they have an interesting little hair there, but okay. So we're off to a pretty good start. Only a few more to go. So, all right, guys. And look at that. Maria is looking good with her crown. Hopefully, soon she'll be able to provide me with a child. Hasn't quite been 5 years yet, but hopefully, soon I can switch my focus. How many wives can I have? 7? Is that right? I can have up to 3 wives, unless they are allowed to have concubines. Well, okay. Any suitable options at the moment? Ooh, she actually holds land. That could be a good match as well. You know what? Yeah. Oh, well, no, no, because she's from a foreign realm. So I'll wait. Maybe once I have Tyros, I'll do that. But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.